Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have pelvic girdle pain and can hardly walk, so I thought this would be a really good video to do while I can sit down. So if, like me, you are suffering with melasma, I thought today I would show you how I cover it in a kind of light coverage version. I have had melasma actually since before being pregnant, so I've had it about 8 years. And I've spent quite a lot of time kind of working out what products are kind of good for it that don't feel cakey, because you kind of want that full coverage because you want to cover it and neutralize it a bit, but not feeling like you have to wear like a full plastered like face of makeup. But I feel like this is enough to kind of neutralize it, bring back your face, not make it the main feature that people are going to look at, and then it feels nice. So yeah, let's get started. Now I've got to cut to me with no makeup. Ready? So this is it in its full glory. So you can see I've got lots of little patches kind of around here. I've got some very poignant little patches here. A bit dark across here, across the dash. Yeah, basically like little blotches kind of all over, really. Hopefully you can see this. I'm hoping this isn't too bad quality because I'm on my reverse camera, just so I can kind of see it by the window. Right, the first thing I'm kind of doing at the moment, Suntan Cream. So going for La Roche-Posay. This is one that I looked up a while ago and does quite well on the not being too chemically, because I know there's a kind of a whole thing about suntan creams that some of them actually have like cancer causing ingredients in them, which seems bizarre. But anyway, this is supposed to be a very good one, and it's good for, they do a whole kids range as well, which is really good. Next, I like to put on a primer. I like putting on a pore one because I don't know if it's my age, but I feel like my pores are quite big at the moment. So try and sort of, I don't know, I don't always put this on, but if I'm trying to feel especially nice, then I'll put a bit on, because this one, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish, which says smooth and blur. Sounds good. Yeah, blur it all out. But yeah, it does. It also takes off a bit of the shine. The suntan cream is anti-shine, so this one's actually not too bad, but if you have a more regular suntan cream, they can be a bit shiny, so this sort of counteracts that and then gives you a good base to put everything on. So this is the foundation that I use. I think I've gone through quite a lot of foundations, and when you think about kind of performance wear foundations that are going to like really last and really cover, the main one I probably would think of is Estee Lauder. But when I've tried this, it just feels so cakey on your face, like you can really feel like you're wearing a very like thick layer of makeup, and I really like it to be, well, to almost feel like you're not wearing any, but obviously you kind of need the coverage if you're trying to cover up melasma. So this is the one I've landed on. Also, I really like that it's bare minerals, because you know that obviously in pregnancy it's not putting any kind of harsh chemicals or anything into your skin, because this is like obviously well known as being a good kind of natural one to use. So to apply it, I'm using my Real Techniques sponge, and I feel like I only learnt this very recently, but you have to use it wet. It makes it go on so nice and smoothly. So I'm just going to wet that in my little bowl down here. Now with this, because this is their performance wear foundation, it does set quite quickly. So you have to work quite quickly, because if you kind of put it on and then you've got like a smeary bit and it's dried and then you go to wipe it off, then you start, it goes, sort of wipes it off in a weird half stuck to your face kind of way, and you end up like I've just had to start again sometimes, like if I've not kind of done it quick enough. So I just put it on the back of my hand. The colour I'm using is Cashmere 6. So this matches my skin tone really. It doesn't really totally match the darker bits, so it's kind of going for the lighter colour. You could maybe go somewhere in between, because obviously if you've got a lot of it over your like the majority of your skin, then you're probably, the whole of your skin's looking a little bit darker. So but this kind of works, because I feel like if you go a little bit lighter, then you can do that, and then you can bring sort of the colour back in with bronzer and stuff. So I'll just show you what I do. So I like to work it in a lot, because I feel like that also makes the texture look much better. So for this kind of light version of going over, I'm not necessarily trying to absolutely cover all of it. I'm trying to cover it in sort of main areas, so that you can sort of celebrate it a little bit on your cheeks. You know, a little bit of kind of freckling on your cheeks, I think can look quite nice, like in the summer. So I'm actually kind of leaving these bits out and trying to just like blend between them. Trying to take it all down my neck as well. So I sort of do it in 2 portions, because I'm sort of leaving this area a little bit. I like to kind of get this one right, because as I've said, it sets so quickly, although the nose is a bit of a blend between. So I kind of do this part first. So already it's like, makeup's just so magic. It's like so much better already. Okay, so that bit's kind of done. Now go for the forehead. So on this bit, I'm going to bring it down just here, because I've got these really sort of dark parts. So I'm still leaving kind of this area very bright. I'm just kind of grabbing these little bits here. You have to be a bit careful around your lips, because it'll go on your lips and then you kind of want to wipe it off, but you can end up having like a big line. So you do have to do a bit of a blend around your lips. And one thing as well, I am leaving under my eyes, because I just feel like this is really good coverage and I really need it for the melasma areas. But if I put it under my eyes, I feel like it tends to crease, or probably more, it makes them like feel really dry. What I use for under my eyes is this Maybelline eraser stick, which is just a really kind of cheap one, but really good. It's a really nice texture, goes on really nicely, and still does like a good bit of coverage. So I'm using this in 115 warm light. So it's a little bit lighter than the foundation. Blend that out and try not to go completely over this area, because we're trying to kind of keep that out so that you get that really natural look. It keeps the illusion alive that you don't have any makeup on, because you can like really see that, you know, you've kind of got your freckles and stuff there. I usually put this on with my finger, because I feel like it makes it a bit easier to get in kind of creases and stuff, and it also helps it sort of melt in. Now I've been sort of toying between using a setting spray at the moment. I was using the Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Hydrating Spray to kind of set it. Recently I've been finding it feeling a tiny bit sort of sticky. So I've then been going for this Nars loose powder. Mainly around here. I don't know if I'm probably like touching my face, which I probably shouldn't be doing anyway. But yeah, I'm liking to put a bit of this on. So I think I'm going to do setting spray And then I'm just going to do like, because I don't want to look too matte. I do quite like having a bit of shine because I feel like that's sort of the youthful look. And then I've just put a little bit in this lid. I just like not too much, just to kind of dry the surface, I guess, so it's not so sticky. Yeah, so now I feel like it's fairly sort of neutralised now, so now I just want to put a bit of colour on. So I've got my MAC bronzing powder. I have this in the colour Matte Bronze. I've used this like forever, so I'm kind of using it a little bit slightly contoury. For the mascara, I'm using this MAC one. I don't remember what it's called. In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. That's what I'm using. So I don't always use this as an everyday one because it is quite sort of thick. It's like it is quite 3D and like big, but I really like how it looks. Brows. For colour, I'm using this Nars pencil. Unfortunately, my toddler snapped off the brush at the end, so I'm using the brush of a different one to brush them out. So again, I'm not going to go like mad on this. I'm just trying to like even them up slightly. I know they say that like your eyebrows are supposed to not be like twins, supposed to be like sisters, but God, I feel like mine are distantly related. I really like this Bobbi Brown Illuminating Moisture Balm. This is the one I said that sort of brings back a bit of moisture, so it's really sort of like a nice little sheen. It's really not loads, it's like just for a little bit of dewy shine. And also the good thing is if you're leaving this area out like from the foundation, it can have a tendency to start kind of mixing in with it and looking a bit pasty. But as I've only got like a very light bit of sort of blended bit around here, this then goes on really nicely. This is my favourite one. It's Nars in Orgasm shade, which is nice. And then I was just going to say, like, I'm using all the Real Techniques brushes. I really like them. They're so like nice and soft. So it's putting that on apples of your cheeks. Okay, I think that's done. So hopefully this was useful. That's kind of it. I'm hoping it will help you with your melasma. I would say it's not a full coverage look, but it covers it up to just bring you back kind of to neutral without feeling really like blasted on your face, sort of makeup wise. So yeah, see you in my next video. Thank you, bye.